Okay, video blog check everybody, Azrael here. We are here sa Shangri-La the Fort, sa Kerry Sport for the launching of Sony Alpha 9 Mark III. So watch this video for the presentation and also my demo. Grabe, napakaganda ng camera na to. For sports photography, pwede siya or kahit nga pang travel pwede. Okay, watch this video, panoorin. Balita ko 30,000 daw yung camera. And here's the Sony table area. I want this. Ayan, 6400, muntik na akong bumili niyan. At ito yung aming mga future wish list natin. A7 III, pwede na to. Ayan, A7 III na lang tayo. So, daming camera. And, ayan. Punta na tayo sa kainan. Let's go.
After a decade of innovation, we have reached another critical breakthrough, the world's first full-frame global shutter mirrorless camera, the Alpha 9 Mark III. This new camera opens a new world of creative possibilities never seen before. Its objective is to capture that elusive moment where all emotion comes together. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in the world of photography, and we are thrilled to have you join us on the exciting journey. Thank you for your time, and let's capture the future together with the Sony Alpha 9 Mark III. Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you. To feature a global shutter system. I think everyone is familiar with that already by now. So unlike rolling shutter image sensors that record images sequentially from top to bottom, the A9 Mark III global shutter image sensor exposes and reads all pixels simultaneously, so that even fast-moving objects are captured with absolutely no distortion. The new full-frame global shutter image sensor makes it capable to capture decisive moments that could not have been captured before, such as distortion-free and 120 frames per second high-speed bursts with high image quality. The high-speed readout of the new image sensor used in the Alpha 9 Mark III, in combination with the powerful Beyond XR processing engine, allows 120 frames per second autofocus and auto exposure with blackout-free shooting. In addition, an innovative AI processing unit is equipped in the Alpha 9 Mark III, which realizes AI-based real-time recognition autofocus that perfectly works with the 120 frames per second blackout-free shooting that I mentioned earlier. So this is a game changer for shooting sports, where rapid and sometimes erratic moving objects must be captured. So it's equally valuable for portraits too, where fleeting expressions can make the difference between an average and a great shot. So the A9 Mark III captures essential moments with innovative high-speed burst support. The all-new pre-capture makes it possible to capture moments that occur even before the shutter is released. The new function, Continuous Shooting Speed Boost, can change the shooting speed from a different preset speed set by the user at any time. For example, while shooting a continuous burst of 60 frames per second, the speed can be boosted up to 120 frames per second just when the decisive moment occurs. So the global shutter image sensor also frees the camera from the limitations of mechanical shutters, allowing a maximum speed of 80,000th of a second for still images and 16,000th of a second during continuous shooting. So pretty mind-blowing actually. What's more, the global shutter image sensor used in the Alpha 9 Mark III also allows for full flash synchronization right up to the maximum of 80,000 of a shutter speed. Yeah. So this allows flash to be used for extra subject illumination when shooting outdoors in bright daylight with a high shutter speed. So later, we'll see more of that. So the latest Beyond XR imaging processor makes it possible to capture high-quality 14-bit raw images in all still shooting modes. So we also have composite raw shooting. It allows multiple raw images to be captured processed in one shot using the Imaging Edge desktop application. Full pixel readout and 6K oversampling can also be used to record 4K 60p movies that deliver high resolution with detail and minimal moire and jaggies. Furthermore, to enhance the user experience, the Alpha 9 Mark III grip has been re-evaluated and redesigned with a new shape that improves hold and reduces stress to the user. It also has high body durability that can withstand harsh conditions through the use of a lightweight and high rigidity magnesium alloy. So here is a summary of the notable specifications for your reference. So it's a bit small, but sorry for that. Next, as announced late last year, we value, of course, your patronage and your use of our Alpha cameras. So we have lots of software updates available for this year, such as for the Alpha 1, for the Alpha 7S Mark III, and the Alpha 9 Mark III as well, such as breathing compensation and relay playback for the Alpha 1, support for continuous shooting speeds up to 80,000th of a second, actually for Alpha 9 Mark III in March, and also DCI 4K 24p for the 7S Mark III. So these will be available from March 2020 or later. So I'm honored to share with you all these game-changing technology firsthand. Please enjoy the rest of the presentation.
All right.
Good afternoon.
But wait, there's more.
Ayan, sige ka.
So I'll show you the files that I got. I had the pre-capture turned on, and I had the burst rate set to 120 FPS, and you can see the images in its glory. 120 FPS yan. Mas malinaw yan if you're actually viewing the files. This is just a screen record of my desktop. So since this was my first time actually birding, I did not have foresight of what birds would actually do. So when a bird entered the frame, I just pressed the shutter and followed its flight. So the A9 tracks with its AI autofocus across hundreds of frames, as you can see. It rarely missed. I'm not familiar with the bird's names, but I think it's a stork. I'll let the photos speak for themselves.
Kukunin mo yung best shots.
So I think I had the camera set at
Ito nakatele to.
at 60 FPS here
60 FPS.
para mas makarami ako ng shots. Kita nyo,
Ang hirap na sa
natatrack yung face with the facial detection ng AI autofocus. 1, 2,
Wow.
okay. So Alessi, kailan mo napindot yung shutter? Sabi ni Alessi, baka after na. So tingnan natin yung files na na-capture. So, sige, dito ka Alessi, dito tayo sa gitna. So ito yung last na frame ni Alessi. Okay, i-roll back lang natin ng konti. Okay, so this is the moment Alessi press the shutter pababa. Todo press ng shutter. But what I didn't tell you guys was the pre-capture feature was turned on. So the camera was buffering for 1 second before Alessi actually pressed the shutter.
What?
So when we go back to the files, we have more. But wait, there's more.
What the?
So Alessi was able to capture a photo of the balloon bursting even though he actually missed it. Diba? Only the A9 Mark III can do this.
Wow.
Thank you, Alessi. The pre-capture will record the same rate as the same kung ano yung burst rate mo at that moment. So when Alessi tested the camera, I had it at 120 frames per second. If you will look at the bottom of the frame, I pressed toggle for 120 FPS. So there it says continuous speed shoot boost off or on. Tapos I also assigned the pre-capture and one button so it can be easily accessed para hindi ka na papasok sa menu. So press ko lang to. The pre-capture is turned on or off right away.
May lopat na. That's my shot. Yun.
Una niya lahat. And many, many more. Wanna try?
Thank you, thank you.
Sige.
Comes to sports photography, it's all about timing, correct? But now, I can pretend to be a sports photographer and say, okay, I'm putting my camera, let's say now 6400, acceptable ba 6400 pag stadium? Acceptable naman, di ba?
Yes,
acceptable.
brother. Yes, sir.
Pero, tingnan nyo, shutter speed ko, can you guys see it on the TV?
Walang monitor.
HDMI, kaya hindi nyo nakikita. So, kailangan pa na yun na you see the tracking? Kita rin sa TV yung tracking? So na yun, kailangan lang, let's try to take some shots. Okay? On the count, 1, 2.
We can actually also view
There.
the shots of Sir Chicky at our main
So,
Wow,
ano
ganda
ba
ng tunog.
timing kailangan pa na yun? Let's see how that one look like. Can you see? Look at that. Okay, just imagine when you are actually shooting and you don't have to worry about timing. And the only thing you really need to worry about is composition. But syempre, hindi ako magpapanggap dito na sports photographer ako. So, who wants to shoot? Si Jerome. Jerome, ikaw ang shoot. Come on, Jerome. So Jerome will now show us, but since si Jerome magsushoot, kailangan makita niya, isilip siya sa viewfinder, patayin ko lang yung HDMI info para makita niya sa viewfinder. There.
Wow.
Do you think you didn't miss anything? Kahit pawis, hindi mo mamimiss. That's how easy it is now to shoot. Wait, let me see. Ang kaya. Sandali nga. Subukan ko kung kaya ko rin yung ginawa ni Jerome.
Sharp lahat.
Sharp lahat.
Oh,
You
walang
see the
walang walang
focusing,
blur,
diba?
walang blur.
Walang ka sablay-sablay. Then tonight, I can pretend to be a sports photographer because of how good this camera is. Alright. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3.
Yun.
Save. Absolutely no experience when it comes to sports photography. And anytime shot. But of course, for the photographer, so medyo, ito, bawal sa sports, pero napakasama. Go for it. How easy it is now to shoot sports photography. Do you guys agree that it finds your flash at any sync speed? Diba? Yung mga sports photographer, motorsports, or yung mga gusto nagsushoot talaga ng ganyan, more often than not, ang requirement na sa inyo, aside from shooting the action shots, are action portraits. Diba, naging requirement na eh. Kasi photographer na kayo, nandiyan na kayo, shoot ka naman yung portraits. But the problem is, having to bring around all those really big lights. Correct? Because one thing about sports photography is we want the drama, we want to remove all existing ambient light. Prior to the existence of global shutter, we couldn't do that. The only way we would be able to control the sun is if we decide to soon bring in bigger flash units. But what if I told you that because of this one, these tiny lights can actually throw on the back. These tiny speed lights can actually control the sun because it can shoot at whatever shutter speed that we want. So in this case, it's going to flash shots first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my exposure. I'll set my exposure now to ISO 1000, 1/60,000 of a second. Okay? So you can see that's ambient light now. This is what looks like. Wow. Jana, just see that.
Uy.
Look at how easy it is for me to actually control the sound. Bring on your and because of this, I can actually sana only to all strong. Pero nagpano kami yung second day, pinayari ko kasi yung para matry. Yes, actually go in and see if the flash can actually handle it.
Wow.
Now, it's so easy for us to shoot with flash photography. Over 16,000 of a second. Pero, what if
This is my shot. Another shot.